When I said individual responsibility, I mean that's not the only thing. All I'm saying is that this requires action at all levels, European and national and individual level. Is lockdown the only option? Well, the reply is it depends on the extent of the situation and the spread of the virus. If we see a spike in coronavirus epidemic early, if we anticipate it, then we can limit lockdown to a particular area, or as we've seen in some countries, to certain slaughterhouses. We can pinpoint it and carry out test and trace, and therefore quarantine, which is very targeted. But once there is a spread on a large scale throughout the community, it's much more difficult to do that. There are countries, though, who may opt for tracing, large-scale tracing, but you'd have to see how frequently they're going to test. Is it every week, every 3 days? Those are questions which are still open. And you shouldn't forget that what's acceptable in one country is not, like China, is not necessarily acceptable for citizens here. But I think greater deployment of tests, as the President said, with the new tests, I think that should be part of the panoply of part of the package. But in many countries, the situation is such currently, with a widespread infection within throughout the community, that a degree of lockdown is certainly necessary in order to suppress the virus and save lives.